or Michael Rappaport and start listening today.
For years, The Unhoused has been presented as a monolith in mainstream media. The Unhoused is a podcast that's changing the narrative. I'm Theo Henderson, and I created the show while I was unhoused on the streets of Los Angeles. We've grown into a two-time Webby Award-winning podcast. The only podcast that shares unhoused stories and news from the unhoused perspective. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search We the Unhoused, and listen now.
Here's something that should not be as complicated as it is. Getting a racist statue. And here's something that should be a whole lot easier than it is. Getting a new one put up in its place. I'm Akilah Hughes, and the podcast Rebel Spirit Season 2 is about both of those things.
To get to school, I had to go down Robert Boulevard. To the grocery store, I had to go down Jefferson Davis Parkway.
Search Rebel Spirit on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Some podcasts happen in studios. Ours happens in traffic.
Do You Need a Ride is the podcast where we drive around LA with our comedian friends and talk about what's going on.
Like the time Tig Notaro shared with us how she finds joy.
When like a cop pulls someone over, I like to roll my window down and go, "Officer, what happened here?" It brings me so much joy. They're so irritated.
New episodes every Monday on the Exactly Right Network. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Do You Need a Ride, and listen now.
It's the French Open, where every point is a battle on clay. I know. I competed there for decades. Join me, Renee Stubbs, on the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast for no-nonsense breakdowns of the biggest matches, the toughest plays, and the moments that define Roland Garros.
Listen, Elena Rybakina is arguably the best player in the world right now, and actually can win on any surface.
Search the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Presented by Capital One, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Capital One, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports.